Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice of asana, on this practice of yoga, which is a beautiful way of living, a practice that everybody can implement a little bit in their day-to-day to life because we connect body, mind, and spirit. So let's start this session laying on our back and bring the sole of your feet together so you're laying down with your knee bends and your hips open. This pose, it's called reclining butterfly pose, and here we will start to do a breathing technique called the 3-part breath. So before we practice this together, I just want to explain a little bit what it's about. Feel your body in this pranayama technique. So to do that, place your hands, you can bring one hand close to your tummy, to your stomach, and one close to your chest, when maybe in the area that your heart is. So that way you can feel how first you expand the abdominal area, then the chest, and lastly your clavicular area. And when you are exhaling, just do the opposite. First clavicles, then chest, and then belly. So let's start by doing that. Take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale. And inhale, feel your abs expanding. Feel your chest expanding, your ribs opening to the side. And lastly, your clavicles going that last up. And now the opposite, clavicles down, chest go down, and ab goes down. Try this a couple of times on your own pace. One last time. With your exhalation, bring both arms to the side of your body, closing your knees together, squeezing them towards your torso, and wrapping your arms around it. Just give yourself a big hug, a big thank you for being here, for taking the time with your busy schedule, with a ton of things that you have to do, but you give these 60 minutes, this 1 hour to yourself. So you got you have your back. Feeling this empowerment, feeling this power of you are enough. Start to roll to one side, to the other, maybe circling your knees while you do that, and then change to the other side. Roll to one side to the other, and then incorporate your knees as well. Feel what feels better for you and try that. Everybody's different. Now roll back and forth until you make your way to seated position. So now that we calm our mind and body with this pranayama technique, the 3-part breath, let's begin our practice formally. So opening your eyes and bringing hands together on Anjali Mudra. Think of something that you want to focus on this practice. Can be a thought, a mantra, a feeling, a person that you want to send energy, or even something more general. If you don't feel that you are connecting with anything right now, I want to offer this practice to positive thinking. Sounds a little bit cliche, I know that, but in my personal practice, it's something that I have to work every day. So I think it's important because sometimes things, we always hear about them, but we don't really feel them inside of us. So I offer this one to you, positive thinking. Catch yourself every time that you're thinking, this is not going to work out for me, this is not working out for me. At the end, the universe is always working out in your favor. So with this thought, with this energy, let's opening our practice with the mantra if you feel like doing it, and if not, just wait for us until we're done. So inhale. Okay, release your hands towards the side of your body and bring your shoulders up right here. Like you can maybe grab your shoulders, or you can just like place your arms like this. So we just want to start moving our shoulders forward and backwards. Wherever feel more comfortable to you, maybe it's here. So slowly start to check where, maybe if you feel a crack, if you feel that it's an area that it's very tight, start to check and investigate your body for that. Now extend your arms to the side and draw small circles to one side. It's almost like you're pushing air towards the front. And then change directions. Perfect. If you have a strap, or maybe something like a sweater, grab your strap now and open your arms, maybe to the same width as your knees, or maybe a little bit more outer than that. I mean, don't be shy. Start here, and maybe if you feel you can go a little bit in, you walk your hands while we are doing this. So this is for warming up our shoulders and also to help them to open and stimulate them a little bit more. So start very slowly, very mindful, going all the way up. Feel that moment where you can't physically go anymore backwards, and then feel how you can move your shoulders in a way that they go up and they start shifting back. Maybe you have to roll your hands in your strap to go back. That's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. And then again, that's the difficult area there. Be careful and come all the way up. Try one more time. Inhaling, going up. Feel that moment. And then go back slowly. Try that a couple of times. perfect. So now release your strap to the side and bring your right arm towards the back of your head. And with the other hand, just push your elbow a little bit further in. So you want to place your hand in the middle of your shoulder blades, right here. And with your head, push back. Okay? Enjoying this moment. Feeling my body release, and I cross it in front of me, the same arm, and stretch softly here. Just to release my shoulder. Open both arms to the side. Bring left arm in the back of your head. With the other one, push the elbow a little bit more in towards the shoulder blades. Your hand wants to go here, but if it's here, it's fine. You don't have to like force it. Everybody's different. So don't worry if you feel like, oh, she can go all the way and I'm not. Maybe you can do stuff that I cannot. Okay. Release and walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward, maybe placing a block in the front for your forehead. And release here your back and feel how your lower back is releasing maybe some tension. Investigate if you're feeling pain, so you can take the variations that you need in this practice today. If you have your block in your forehead, just move it to the side and go a little bit down. If you can go lower, and walk to the side. Walk to your right corner. Now go to the middle and go to the left corner. Come back to center. Looking up in the middle of your hands, push yourself forward to all fours or tabletop position. So here, always in this position, I want to check wrist, elbow, and shoulder aligned, and also knee and hip aligned. As well as I want 90-degree angle in my hip and my shoulder. Toes are tucked under and my spine is neutral. In here, inhale, bring your right hand up and thread the needle in this hole that I have here. Look in some space for the ear. The ear wants to go to the mat. Place softly your ear in the mat. Open some space here. The shoulder and the ear, and maybe reach all the way in the front with your left hand. Also, we tend in this pose to go towards one side, one hip falls. So grab the hip, in this case, it's your right hip, and push it forward, square your hips here. One last inhale and exhale. Come back to all fours, push yourself up and change direction. So I go up, threading the needle over here. I want to open space first for my ear and my shoulder. And when I place my ear and my shoulder, I extend my arm, or maybe I want to stay here, whatever feels more comfortable. Also make sure that your hips are square. Come back to all fours. Make sure that you have the correct posture with your body, and just dropping, starting from neutral spine, dropping the belly and looking up. Sit bones go to the sky. Cow position. Exhale. Roll your shoulders. They go close to the ear. Shoulder blades are pushing towards the sky. The spine is pushing towards the sky, and you're looking to your navel. Cat pose. So cow, drop the belly, look up, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, cat. Shoulders go in, belly is pushing towards the spine, and the hip it's looking forward. Do that a couple of times with your own breath, always inhaling, looking up, and exhaling, looking down. Just a couple of times on your own breath. When you're ready, come back to neutral spine. Extend your right foot back and the contrary arm if you feel that you have balance. If not, just do the legs. Okay? So come back, everything up, and elbow and knee wants to meet together in the body while you push your cat spine, the one that we just did, towards the sky, activating the core. Inhale. Looking up, extending my leg back and my arm forward, and then elbow and knee together, squeezing the abs in, and finally push towards the sky through our shoulder blades. Then one more time, inhaling and exhaling. Place your hand on the mat and your foot on the ground, and then bring your foot towards the side. Just slide it. And then bring yourself all the way up. Your foot, it's parallel to the shoulder edge of the mat if you have it like this, and if not, toes are looking forward. Then the same theory, knee is stuck under the hip, and both of our hips are looking to the front. So keeping the toes tucked outside, in the back, starting to elongate our torso up first. Inhale. With the exhale, gate pose, extending diagonal, not letting sink my dorsal. The opposite, I'm trying to go to the corner, not down. Maybe looking up if my neck feels comfortable. If not, just look down. Always rearrange yourself. If you feel like you're uncomfortable, don't feel like, oh, I have to stay here now. No, you can always rearrange yourself. So breathe for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come back to center. Come back, your hands towards the mat, and slide your leg to the back. Come back to all fours. Now we want to left leg. So left leg goes back, opposite hand goes up, and the knee and the elbow wants to encounter together and going up. Together in the middle. Extending forward and back with the leg. The middle, pushing through the shoulder blades, spine to the sky, and opening one more time. Last one. Perfect. Come back to tabletop. That extended leg, that should be your left, goes to the side. Come back to kneeling position with your legs open to the side. Toes are looking up, hips are stuck, this quad is active. If you feel too much discomfort in this knee, you can always bend your mat and use it as a pad, so it doesn't hurt there. Inhaling, connecting with my intention, raise up to the sky and going diagonal. I start to shift my weight towards the leg, releasing my hand. I'm not putting pressure, I'm just using it as, you know, something safe that I want to feel there. But honestly, if I want to make this position, this asana, a little bit more demanding, and I can go both arms up, which is really hard. So that's why I like to keep it here. So breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Come back to tabletop position. Pushing yourself, hips back and up for your first downward dog. Paddle the dog, bend one knee so you can deepen the stretch, bend the other. Sometimes we have this idea that everybody can put their heels in the mat, and it doesn't happen for everybody. So don't feel bad if you feel that your heels, like me, they don't reach the mat. That's probably because of a short tendon, Achilles tendon that we have here. So it's better to keep working this position like this than shortening the down dog so the heels can come together in encounter with the mat. So don't sacrifice alignment for that. And if you finish your 5 breaths, come back to child's pose. And if not, just keep breathing in down dog. Okay, here in down dog, when you finish your 5 breaths, if you are in child's pose, come back to down dog. And if you're already here, so look up in between your hands, and shift your weight towards your left hand. The idea is that you can bring up your right hand, and the right hand will look for my chin, my heel, or my foot. Wherever you feel more comfortable for our first torsion in downward dog. Try looking underneath the armpit. Hold it for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back to center and do the other side. Breathe it for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back to downward dog. Look in between your hands. Tiny steps, baby steps towards the front of your mat. Roll all the way up. Bring your hands together. Anjali Mudra. Bring toes together, heels are apart. Connect with your intention, positive thinking, and encourage yourself always to think that everything will work out for you, okay? So take a deep inhale, exhaling, bring both arms up, extending my torso towards the sky, and exhaling, hinging from the hips, fall forward, very, very soft, very mindful of my body. Inhale, look for flat back, place your hands on your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bending your knees, come all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time. Inhale, maybe slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Come back to Tadasana. Let's add a little bit to that. So raising our arms with the inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Bring right leg back and left leg back for plank, and then Chaturanga. Chaturanga can be 8 points also, like this, if you're starting, like if you're a beginner, or you can just be here. Just be careful not to pass longer here. So not to pass the 90 degrees that I'm making with my elbow. Here, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Hold downward facing dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up, maybe jumping or stepping to the front and raising all the way up. Exhaling, Samastiti. Again, checking our legs, checking that all our core is aligned and activated. Inhaling, maybe back bend. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, place your hands on the mat. One leg back, the other one follows. Plank, Chaturanga. Downward, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Hold it for 5. Make sure that your index finger is looking up to the front, is straight up to the front, and that your weight is even towards your legs and your arms. Breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. Look to the front of your mat. Jump or step forward. Raising all the way up to Tadasana. So now, taking a step back to your mat. And here, what we will be doing is we want to squeeze the front hip underneath. So it's like they're almost like pulling you from here. And as we do this, we extend our arms to the side, and it's like something's pulling us. So they're pulling from here and they're pulling from here to Trikonasana. It's good that you have a block close by if you are a beginner, so you can land there. So slowly going down to Trikonasana, you can come to your block in this level, you can come to the floor or to your shin, however you feel more comfortable. Breathing here, maybe looking down if my neck it's bothering me. Inhaling, going up. Walk that back foot one step back and bend the front knee. Make sure that the back foot has a 90-degree angle or the toes are looking to the front for warrior 2. Inhale and exhale. Feel the power of this pose. Open your toes, always feeling the connection with the earth and always feeling as well the connection with the universe and the sky. With the next inhalation, go deeper into your pose for extended side angle. Make sure that your shoulder, we tend to do this. So make sure you still have some space here. Breathe in deeply for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back all the way for your very low warrior 2, and slowly transfer your weight to your front leg. So you might have to take like tiny steps, but when you feel more comfortable, transfer your weight. Have your block close by for half moon. So the first thing that we want to do is transfer our weight. Second thing, it's at the same time that our leg is going up, our torso is going down. And third, open to the side. Breathe for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring the leg down slowly. Cartwheel your arms towards the front. Front foot goes back. And if you feel like it, do a vinyasa. And if not, wait for us in child's pose. So vinyasa, inhale, chaturanga. Downward, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, look up, jump or step forward, and rise all the way up and down. So now stepping with the other leg, for Trikonasana, the same theory. We want to make sure one foot is looking to the front, the other one it's looking to the side. You can always widen your stand if you feel that you are wobbling too much. That's okay, it's normal. Sometimes we're a little bit more off than other days. That always variates. So bring your hips to the back at the same time that you're pulling towards the side. Inhaling, keeping your block close by, just in case if I need it. And with the exhale, going down. First level can be here. Second level here, if you want to use props. If not, you can go to the shin, to the foot, or to the ground. However you feel more comfortable. And breathe here. With your last exhale, bend your knee, come back to warrior 2. Maybe you need to widen your step and sink into the pose with your legs and elevate into the pose with your torso and your arms. For warrior 2, breathe in, for 3, opening my toes for 2, activating my core for 1. With your next inhalation, bring yourself towards extended side angle. Bring your elbow or your forearms towards your quad and keep shoulder away from ear. Extended side angle. Breathing here. For 3, for 2, and 1. When you're ready, keep your block closed for half moon, shortening your stand, transferring the weight towards the front leg, and always be gentle with your body, placing the block in front of you and elevating the leg for half moon pose. This is a very difficult pose, so don't feel like if it's not working out for you, don't feel bad. Just start to practicing, because you're never going to accomplish something that you don't start. And usually when we start, we're bad. But that's the first step. So inhale, and with your exhalation, bend your knee, bring the foot down slowly, cartwheel your hands towards the front, and go for a vinyasa or child's pose, whatever your body's asking for. Hold your downward dog for 3, for 2, for 1. Look up, walk or jump towards your hands, rise all the way up for Tadasana. This is a good opportunity for water. Also, to feel how your breath feels. If it's agitated, start to slow it down. Stand on the top of your mat. Toes goes together. They are spread apart. They grab into the mat. Bring your hands together, closing your eyes, feeling your heartbeats. Opening your eyes, releasing your hands, bring your feet, parallel to each other. And here, the same transferring of the weight that we were doing before, we will do here for tree pose. So this is a beautiful pose. I love it, especially practicing outside. My YTT teacher, he used to give us like yoga park, and we will actually be standing in front of a tree, and it's amazing to connect with this energy. But right now we're in the studio, so let's use our imagination for that. So first, start shifting your weight towards your left foot. When that foot, it's completely, like it doesn't have any weight, your right foot doesn't have any weight on it, you can start by kickstand. Here, place your toes close to your heel and just feel here. If you want to go farther, go to your calf. You can always keep your hands like this to receive energy, or bring them together for prayer hands, Anjali Mudra. If you feel that you are connected, that you are good here, maybe using your hand as a tool to come all the way up and inside your thigh, place your foot there. And here, visualize your favorite tree. We make more difficult this pose if we close our eyes. So if you're feeling really, really steady, maybe closing your eyes is a good idea. Maybe growing some branches. If you suddenly fall, it's okay. Start from the beginning at your own time. Come back to center. Bring that energy that you have here in your fingertips. Bring it towards your body, through your crown, through your middle line, towards your chest, towards your heart, your belly, all your body, and down, exiting from your feet. And now release your foot slowly. Okay, shake the other leg. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. When you are ready, let's do the other side. So I like to start by testing my weight. And then I go, now I'm transferring the weight to the right. My right is gonna be my support. And now kickstand. I can very well have my hands here or prayer hands. Very mindful of my practice. Always lifting our body. We tend to sink here. So always lifting our body, but flowing with this beauty of this pose, tree pose, and maybe going all the way up. If you're closing your eyes, or maybe if they're open, try now, smile. Smile for yourself. Smile for your soul. Smile for no reason. Sometimes we're looking too much and we don't even need a reason to smile. If you grew some branches, if you close your eyes, start to bring all that energy towards your center line and bring that universe force towards your crown chakra through your middle line. Feel that power, feel that connection with you. And all the way down to your feet, and then I release my feet towards the ground and shake your legs. So here, let's do another vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, place your hands. Go back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Look in between your hands and bring your right foot in the middle. Let's go back to our warrior 2. So always make sure knee it's aligned. My back foot it's always looking at the same direction that my hips. And from here, let's go to extended side angle. And let's try something. This is for advanced practitioners, but also sometimes it's good for inspiration. So do whatever you feel comfortable doing and do whatever your body's able to. Just keep your strap close by and come with an open mind. It's like playing. Let's see what we can do. So here, we will try to bind. So we're in extended side angle. Let's go this arm to the back, this arm underneath, and they want to encounter like this. And if they don't reach, I can use my strap. And I stay here, breathing. If I want to take this farther, which is my intention here, so you can be here, breathe in, and with your next inhale, shortening your stand, come forward. And then slowly transfer your weight to your leg, your right leg, and come all the way up. This is called Bird of Paradise. You can stay here, or you can extend your leg. Like I said, it's a game. Just try and play and see if you have other variations that work for you. This is really hard. This is not for beginners, but it's a good reference point. Okay? Coming down, so the same. If you're extended, bend your knee, slowly go all the way down. Place your hand and walk that foot far away from you. Release the bind. Bring both arms together to the front of your mat and go for a vinyasa. Inhale, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe for 3, for 2, and for 1. Look up, and now bring your left foot in the middle of your front hands. So, left leg in the front. Place your heel down. Warrior 2. Power. I need the power for what it's coming, for Bird of Paradise. So, inhaling, extend to the side. Forearm goes to the quad. With the exhale, I go even lower, binding behind my back. And here I can stay perfectly fine, perfectly physically demanding. But if I want to go crazy, loco today. So walk to the front, walk all the way to the front, transfer your weight, bring your leg up. It's okay. Whatever happens, I don't have expectations. So that's fine. Inhale, maybe extending your leg. Exhale. Playing with your body. Seeing what I'm capable of doing. And if it doesn't work out, it's fine too. So to go down, to go back, go all the way down, step back, side angle, roll forward, vinyasa, inhaling, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1. And here, bring knees to the mat and go to child's pose. Keep your arms to the front or maybe to the side of your leg. Whatever feels more comfortable. Okay, slowly, when you feel ready, respecting your body, make your way to seated position, drink some water, calm your breath. So let's sit in a staff pose with your legs extended to the front. And here, just maybe with the help of your strap, Go around the ball of your feet, maybe wrapping around it, and always extending my spine. I want to go closer to my legs, but as long as my spine allows me this. So what I want to do is this. Also, try shifting in this position, try shifting your hips back. That way you can help your hamstring to extend a little bit more. Come back to the middle, come back to seated position, staff pose. Bring your strap to the side, bend right knee, bring the knee close to your chest, and the other leg is active. Open some space here and try folding towards the extended leg. So you need to open some space and squeeze the shoulder here, and maybe grab your foot, or again, use your strap. Come back to seated position. With the opposite hand, wrap your leg around and look to the back. Inhale, grow up. Exhale, twist your spine back. Come back to center. Extend your leg. And now let's do the other side. So inhale, place the sole of your foot towards the mat. Open some space, squeeze yourself there. Make sure both of your sitting bones are on the mat. And go towards the extended leg. With this other leg that it's bent, I want to squeeze my shoulder. So don't forget about this leg. Squeeze your shoulder and extend your hamstring. Come back to center, wrap around, inhale up to the sky, exhale back and twisting the spine. Come back to the center, extend your legs and place your hands in the back like this, and place the sole of your feet like this in the mat. Fingertips are looking to the front as well. And here, let's do reverse table. So first, push yourself towards the heel and then up. Slowly come back down. Maybe rolling your wrist. Let's try that one more time. Placing your hands to the back. Shifting your weight first towards the heel and then hips towards the sky. Reverse table. Inhale. For 3, arms are active, legs are active. For 2, for 1, slowly come back to seated position, rolling your wrist, stretching your shoulders, taking any final movement that I need to take, and if not, I will try to roll to my back the slowest that I can. Grab onto your shins and feel vertebrae by vertebrae. And here, when you finally arrive to your mat, extend right foot towards your right corner of the mat, left foot towards the left corner of the mat. Move towards one side and the other, so there's not flesh, there's nothing that bothers me. I tuck a little bit the chin, relax your feet, let them fall naturally towards the corners of your mat. Let them be open naturally. Relax every muscle of your body. Relax every muscle of your face. Let your tongue rest in the back of your mouth. Don't press your teeth. And let your eyes sink every second a little bit more into the sockets. Finally, let go of yourself for our corpse pose, or final pose. And I will ring a bell when it's time to come back. But for now, just let go. Very slowly, start to bring awareness to your body. Bring your mind to the present moment. Start to wiggle your toes and fingers. Start to roll your ankles and wrists. Bring your arms all the way up and interlace the fingers on top of your head and stretch towards one side and the other. Like you just woke up in the morning. Feel how your energy is renewed all over your body. And slowly, keeping one arm up and using your arm as a pillow, roll towards the side and hug yourself in fetal position. Your first position that you took in your mother's womb. The first position that you took in your human form. Come back to that. Come back to that point where you knew you had everything in life. You still have. With that power, with that thought, keeping your eyes closed or slightly closed, push yourself towards seated position. I thank you for allowing me to share my energy and this beautiful practice of yoga with you. Thank you for allowing this time for yourself. Thank yourself for taking this time for your inner power strengthened, for connecting with your higher self. Thank you again for coming to my class. Your humble server, Hailey Jacob. Thank you. Namaste.